Good evening, everyone. Let's make sure we get our teams on to the Zoom, share the link with them to make sure that they are here. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Please make sure your teams and everybody is here so you can get all of the information that you need. I know everyone was expecting to see Stanisha's beautiful face here tonight, but you get me. You get me. And don't worry, I won't make you all close your eyes. So you can all show your beautiful faces. And I'm going to share a couple of things with you tonight. And we're just going to wait because I know there's a lot of new people who have joined. And I also want to be sure that, for your new people, that we get them in the group. So I'm going to give you some instructions tonight that I'm going to ask you to make sure that you pass down to your teammates so they have the pertinent information and that there are not multiple questions still coming through for all of the people we have inside of our I Choose to Live group. You all remember what that number was, 2,361 it is now, and you all are the one. You're that one. So 2,360 people who are in the I Choose to Live group. And at this very moment, there are 127 people on this Zoom. So I want to be sure that everyone receives the information that I was asked to share with you tonight. And I'm going to give it a few minutes. So while we're waiting, because it is 8:03, I'm going to ask you for everyone who if you're a new business partner, please put in the comments, I'm a newbie or I'm new, because we want to welcome all of our new business partners to the organization. So if you are new, say I'm new. And if you signed new people and they are not on the training, don't set your people up for failure, set them up for success. And you know that they should be on the training regardless of who is speaking, because you never know the information that they are going to need to receive. Welcome, Miss Jennifer. Glad to have you here. It's a pleasure for you to join us. So Aubrey is almost 1 month. Wonderful, wonderful. You're very welcome. So we're glad to have all of you here. Next up, who made money in their business in the last 24 hours? Let's say 48 hours because we didn't have training yesterday. So who's made money in their business in the past 48 hours? How much have you made? I'm gonna try to catch some of them as they go. So 295 from Kayla, Tiffany 300, Desiree is new, welcome, Monica 260, Enrich 125, Hope 200, Kingsley 305, Natasha 300, Aubrey made 235, Christine 275. If I skip some, that means it's going too fast, y'all. iPhone made 450, Sonia made 540, Carol 200. That is absolutely amazing. There's 163. Samantha made 210. Rachel 225. Charlene made 400. Rosario and Terrence been here almost a month. Glad to have you. Joy has $210. Floyd is 235. So that's awesome. Kamisha 200 and counting. Can't keep up, girl. I feel you. I feel you. We all feel you. So it is amazing that you all are doing great. Lavish Living, almost 300. Beverly, 450. Quinn, 403. Come on, people, come through. Julie, 225. It's amazing that even in the midst of, I like to call them storms, that everybody is still generating income in their business. That means that you are going out, and if you do not currently have the product on hand, you are doing a pre-sale, which is a good thing for you to be doing in your business. So we are excited for you to be still growing in your business and for being able to still market the product, the amazing product that everyone has access to. Look, everybody's going through that. I need to get this Corona fluff off of my stomach. But at the same time, you have something that they want in order to get it off, that they want and they need. And when they see those jugs that many of us are challenged with, they are excited. They're like, wait a minute, this might help me. And all I got to do is drink. I can drink, and it looks like something from back in the old days when I used to be on the porch, on the stoop with the kids. I can drink that. And they don't know that all the great benefits of having this amazing product, and coupled with the drops that we have, the weight loss, the testimonials that we are seeing from everyone is absolutely amazing. I love seeing the before and after pictures, and I know all of you love seeing your clients achieve the results, because they are promoting the product for you and bringing you new customers, because they all going to say, well, what you doing, girl? What you doing, guy? And they're going to be like, drink to shrink, and where'd you get it from? And so they're going to start telling people what they're doing, and they're going to share it with you. They don't even have to say nothing, because somebody's going to be looking down. Ooh, you look like you losing some weight. What you doing? And, because there was somebody, Coach Cheese has one of his clients who just is doing phenomenal. And her weight loss transformation was absolutely beautiful to see her in her blue shirt and see how her stomach began to transform from using the Drink to Shrink products. If you haven't seen that picture, you should go to Coach Cheese page and really look at it, because that's amazing. And these are the results that we know our people are capable of having when they commit to the process, when they commit to the journey and they stay on it. Okay. We know that a lot of our customers want to lose over 50 pounds. And tonight, Sanisha asked me to share with you some of the things that I've been doing and I've shared before in order to make my sale of kits. So I'm going to let you guys have a peek inside of my group. But as I say always, don't try to join my group because I ain't going to let you in. But I'm going to show you what I've been doing, and I'm going to let you, gain a better understanding of how I don't sell seven-day Drink to Shrink. I don't sell 14-day Drink to Shrink. You're either buying 21-day or 30-day Drink to Shrink from me or one of my kits. You only have those options. So I'm going to share with you tonight exactly what I do. I'm going to give you a peek inside of my group that is continuously growing to show you exactly what I do to engage with people when they join my group. But before I do that, I'm going to share with you a couple of announcements so we're all clear. So number one, everybody hold off before you put anything in the comments. Just hold your mule. Number one, the reason Stanisha is not here tonight is she is still refunding money. There are a lot of transactions, so I know that there are a lot of people still saying, where's my money? I need my money. Where's my money? So just be patient. That is why she's not here tonight, because she is still refunding money. So I know that multiple people may have sent her a message multiple times. And just be clear, remember, she said only send Cash App or PayPal and how much you sent her. So if you've done that a number of times, just be patient. And hopefully all of that phase of everything will be completed by tomorrow. That's number one. Let me check that off. Inside the group, inside the I Choose to Live group, there is a purple post. I'm going to pin it under the announcements, but there is a purple post there that says, if you need money loaded to your eWallet, put the amount. Don't put your username. Don't put I need. Put the $ and the number that you need loaded to your eWallet. Be clear of following the instructions. Put the $ in the amount you need loaded to your e-wallet. That's it, nothing else. Can everybody follow those instructions? Yes or no? So if you need money loaded to your e-wallet, because that's the only way that you are able to purchase product, the only way that you can, for your new team members who are joining, you can transfer funds to their account. That's the only way you're going to be able to do it. So just put the number. Don't ask a question, no, because I'm gonna delete it. Just put the $ and the number, okay? So that's there's a purple message. I put it in there like literally 15 minutes ago. That's where you need to go to put it. Don't message me and ask me. I'm gonna send you back to that purple message inside of the I Choose to Live group, okay? The next thing I want you to do, because look, let me just tell y'all, there are 96 people waiting to get into I Choose to Live. And with everything that has been happening, it's hard to tell if they have paid to be in the business or they just joined the group. So here's what I'm going to need everyone who has a new business partner that is waiting to get in the group. Don't send me no snapshots, please. If you had a new business partner join and they gave you the $85.85 to join the business, send me a message with their Facebook name only. You don't have to say hi to me. I'm not going to take it personal this time. I just want to know their name, their Facebook name. I will go to the group and approve them to be added to the group, because I've seen the welcome posts come in, but I'm trusting that you got the $85.85 from them. Okay. So if there are people that you are your new business partners and they're waiting to get access to the training or the information, please send me a message with their Facebook name only. Something for everyone to remember is this. Please, Lord, I lost my train of thought. Oh, please make them aware that they will not have access to have their website created when they go through the training. Just say that there's the training, and you're going to tag them, and just let them know that the website is not going to be readily accessible right now. I'll let you know when it's done and we can get you a website. I have a business partner who didn't even get a website, and she sold out of all of her product her first day. I'm still wondering how she did that. But she sold out of all of her product on her first day without a website. Chantel asked, any updates about transferring commissions between members? So there was a challenge with that. And I'm the one, I had one of those challenges, Chantel, so I can give you an answer, everyone, an answer to that question. Let's see. Let me go to my message. So whatever was going on, there was a challenge with the monies that were sitting. Mine was in my e-wallet and I couldn't transfer it. But they had to take money out and put money back in order for me to use it. And so our programming team was able to figure out a way to fix it. We'll need to take the funds out and put them in another way in order for you to transfer the funds. There was some trial and error getting this figured out, but we eventually were able to get your e-wallet balance back to what it was. So Chantel, what I will say is do this. Send a message to support@lauralife.com and simply say, I am unable to transfer my e-wallet funds to other accounts. And then that will trigger that they need to do the same thing. They need to take money out and put it right back in. There's some way that the system operates that it was causing a challenge with doing that. So that's what you need to do. Melanie asks, do new business partners have the option to create their own website from the original videos that were created with step-by-step instructions? If people are tech savvy and they can create a website, let them go for it. The websites that were created when we initially started this journey, back when we first started doing Squarespace, and then the affiliate site that Tanisha was creating, we were just trying to make it a simplistic way for everybody to have a website outside of Life. So you had a place to send your customers where they can see the product, where they can see the videos, where they can see the information to get you to not have to talk so much. And that's how I look at when I look at the website. I'm not having conversations with people except in my group. And I'm going to show you that tonight. And that conversation is short, and it's the same for every single person. There's my website. There's how much it costs. There is the ingredients, and this is what's included in the package. I'm not having a conversation. That's just how I operate in my business. But anybody can create their own website. If they're tech savvy, go for it. No need to wait. Back saying that it wasn't deposited for that reason and she remains blocked. Me as well. I don't know what that means by remains blocked, Chantel. Okay, so that was the last thing. So if Tanisha's still refunding money, if you need money added to your eWallet, please go put a note, a comment under that purple post. If you have new members that you have signed up and that you have gotten monies for, please add them to please send me a message and let me know their Facebook name, and I will go in and start approving them. So anybody want to know how to sell kits? Oh, okay. I'm like, oh, nobody's saying nothing. Meeting's done. Meeting's adjourned. Okay. So I shared this before, and if you really pay attention, I'm going to show you, it's like a car dealership. When you go to the car dealership, most car salespeople will try to sell you the best car. Sunroof, heated seats, all the fancy digital stuff. They let you sit in that car and you sit in the seats and be like, woo, yeah. And then they tell you the price and you be like, ooh, wait a minute. That wasn't my budget, what I was planning on spending. So you step back a little bit. And then you're like, well, take me down a little bit. And so they take you down and they let you test out the basic model. And you're looking for the sunroof and you're looking in, depending on where you live, oh, the seats ain't heated. Oh, it don't have this. It don't have all of this navigation and Sirius and all. Oh, wait a minute. But how much is that one? Yeah, that's in my budget, but I want all of that. I want the bells and whistles in my vehicle. So now you teeter between the two. And you're trying to decide which one of these I'm going to get. Am I going to get the bells and whistles, or I'm going to go with the basic plan, which is what my budget was when I walked in the door? And then you start negotiating, and then you make some modifications. And somehow, some way, you made it work that you got the bells and whistles. You walk out of there and be like, I didn't plan to spend that much, but God, I got all them bells and whistles. Well, that's what I do inside of my group. That's what I tell people when I sell them. I don't have a 7-day or a 14-day on my website. And so I don't sell them a 7-day or 14-day. Oh, keep in mind, one thing I always have to preface with, I am not someone who sells jugs. So I am strictly shipping out the product. I am not selling jugs, pre-made anything. I don't sell pre-made anything. The joke around the leadership team is I'm not being a slave to my stove. So I'm going to show you what I do. Let me just make sure I get my screen right. Okay, and I'm going to show y'all that purple thing if it's still here. If somebody hasn't moved it, I need to pin it. There it goes. Okay, so now that'll be pinned to the top. Can you please mute your line? So that'll be pinned under the announcements, and then just put your amount. Thank you, everybody who can follow instructions. Y'all rock. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you. Oh, I shared my screen. I'm going to share my group with you. Can you? I've got you. Okay. So we've talked about this before, but there are some people who may not have seen the training. So typically, if you could please mute yourself. Let me accept these people so I can show you what it is that I do. Number one, I always check to make sure that we don't have any groups in common. If somebody is in I Choose to Live, I immediately decline. If somebody is in one of my leaders group that I'm a part of and I see it, I immediately decline. But if they're in other groups, I will accept them. Even if sometimes people have pictures of jugs here, if they have pictures of any types of products that they may be selling that's in direct competition with our product, I immediately decline. So now I got those three. So I need those three so I can show you. So inside of other groups, when I join and I invite people, I always create a new post. I come over here to the right, and this is only from the computer. I write a post and I tag those people who have been added to the group. And when I add them, and this is the picture I was talking about, that was Coach Chi's client. I add them, and this is what I just simply say. Let's welcome our new members. Where are you located and what is your weight loss goal? The primary reason I asked what their weight loss goal is because I want to know which product I'm going to recommend to them. I'm going to go down to one where I did a lot of them. So they're all tagged here and they're all going to comment here. So I'm in one group from Oklahoma City, and there has been an influx. Yesterday I added like 40 people into that group, into my group. So she tells me where she is and she wants to lose 50 pounds. Anybody who is 25 pounds or more, I simply tell them, check out the Fat Blaster system to lose your first 25 pounds in the next month. Remember to message me for your June new customer discount code. So they know they're going to get a savings, and they know that they're going to go look at the Fat Blaster system when they get to my website. They're not going to look at anything else. They're going to look at everything else, but they're going to remember that I recommended the Fat Blaster system. She wants to lose 15 to 20 pounds. I'm going to the 30-day flat belly system. I'm doing all my 30-day, I think is $50. This one wants to lose 70, Fat Blaster system. This one wants to lose 54, Fat Blaster system. Even if someone comes in here and they have not responded to my post, but they may say, well, I want to lose 50 pounds like Delandra. She recommended Fat Blaster system and there's her website. I'm just going to go to her website and order my Fat Blaster system. Everything is recommended Fat Blaster system. 50 pounds, Fat Blaster system. I'm being consistent with what I'm recommending and what everybody is seeing in the same post. This is what I do. You notice there is no conversation. She don't know. She just wants a flat belly, Fat Blaster system. 40 pounds, Fat Blaster system. I'm very clear of what I am selling. The pictures of the 4 jugs got them here, and that's all I needed, but I'm going to upsell them to the Fat Blaster system. She wants 100 pounds. She's getting the ultimate Fat Blaster system. Today, I sold 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 kits. Everything is out. My son is like, she's taking over the house. I've sold 5 kits simply by being consistent with this information right here. I'm not talking. I don't talk. Thanks for the ad. What's your goal? Waiting for her to come back. 20 pounds, fat blaster system. They can go to the website. They can pick anything they want, but they're not getting anything under the 21 day. It is strictly fat blaster system in my group. I give them images. I give them testimonials, but fat blaster system. That's it. My kit sales have increased since I implemented this a couple of weeks ago. Awesome, Ashante. What's the ultimate fat blaster system? Chantel says I'm gangster. The ultimate fat blaster system, and everything is out there, is the energy drops, the fat blaster drops, and 30-day drink to shrink. And remember, I'm not making my product. I mail it, and I mail it with the water enhancers for them to make it. So I have a package that I create when I send out to my customers. I sell the ultimate fat blaster for $175 and my fat blaster system for $109. My prices for the 21 is $50, and for the 30-day, it is $60. I'm going to go back and I'm going to answer some of the questions. So I want to make sure. Sheila, I can't answer the question about the refund for your affiliate site, but I also want you to make sure that you check the back office of your PayPal to be sure that it's that automatic pay is not there, that it's removed. Yeah, Melody, I started out direct with my site. I knew immediately that I wasn't going to make drink to shrink. So it was not a hard transition to go from one to the other. So yeah, I just made that decision early on. Do you know how long or if Stanisha has sent out the drops yet? Stanisha has not sent out the drops yet. As she shared yesterday, her focus has been working through getting the money out to everybody and working through making sure that we got what we needed as far as money in our wallet. So as soon as she is back in stride and, we're all set with the drink to shrink and everything, I'm sure that the drops will be going out. And Rich says they only mail their product. I'm not pre-made. I like your pricing. Thank you. Any updates on the drops order on the 16th? That question I can't answer, Christine. What is the 21-day or 30-day that you were speaking of? So Shamika, the 21-day is 3 packs of the main ingredient of the tea, main ingredient, and I give them water enhancers depending on the flavor that they like. The 30-day is 4 packs of it because each pack will make a 7-day supply, providing everybody don't drink it all. So you see, I will be on this. Okay, ultimate. If they have to lose how many pounds? Ultimate, normally I would do ultimate at 50 pounds or more. But since there was such an influx and I wanted to keep my language tight, I just started focusing on the fat blaster system. But if somebody tells me that they want to lose 100, I know they're going to keep going. And I want them to have both of those products together. What's the difference between your $50 kit and your $30 kit? 30-day kit, I just shared that, the number of products that you get. I got my refund back today. Do I wait to send to Travis? Your refund that you want to send to Travis, you don't have to wait to send it to him. You can email him to the email address that was provided to us. So you can go ahead. If it's $500 or more, you can go ahead. If it's under $500, you need to put, excuse me, in that purple block that I put in the group. You can put it there. Okay. So literally, everyone, that is how I have been doing my business. Whenever someone comes into my group and they tell me how much weight they want to lose, I guide them to what I want them to see on my website. As a reminder, I don't have an affiliate site. I have a Squarespace site, so it's a little bit different. The visual of what they see, it will take them exactly to what I'm telling them. So are you putting the fat blasters and the energy drops in your 100? No, the only thing that's in my $109 package are the fat blaster drops and the 4 weeks of drink to shrink. That's it. If they bought them separately, the drops are $65 and the 4 weeks is $60. So I'm giving them a savings if they buy it as a package. Should you still post the original 4 jugs even though I don't have those flavors? And yes, and I'm going to tell you why. Someone had mentioned about the jugs, and a few of us, we ain't fans of the jugs. But because of the flavors that are on those jugs, it piques people's interest. If you go and change the label, which I've thought about because I'm like, I don't have those flavors, so let's put some grape cherry and whatever on there, the normal flavors that we have. But those double named flavors pique people's interest. And when they come and they say, well, I want the pineapple, whatever. Oh, I don't have any more of that, but these are the options that you have now. It's just like when I started out talking about the car. When you want a specific car and they'd be like, oh, I don't have that, but I can give you this. You give them options, give your customers options that they can choose from. And some people are being so creative with their flavors that they'd be like, oh, that sounds good. And then you'll also, if you know your customers, and this is where being really consistent with, if you're doing flavors of what they're purchasing from you, you can tell them, these are my best sellers. Because I'm always running out. My best sellers are green apple, strawberry something. I forgot what it's called. Strawberry peach, green apple, strawberry peach, and the blue raspberry and pina colada. Those are my 4 top flavors. Whenever anybody asks me, I'm like, these are always gone. These are the 4 that people love. So get to know what you'll know by how much you're purchasing of that particular water enhancer flavor. And then that's what you can tell them, if people ask. But don't let's be clear, because a lot of us get yelled at about that a lot. Don't change the jugs. When you see those jugs, it just takes you back to old school. Whether it's back in the day, whether you're going to the grocery store, or if you're in New York, the bodega, you see those jugs. And it piques an interest of what somebody used to have from childhood. And they're thinking, ooh, that's sweet, that's yummy, look at that flavor. But they don't know it's making them healthy. So don't change the jugs, and make sure you're posting the information that's on the training inside of your groups. You're going to have a breakthrough. We talked about this the other day about filling your pipeline. The pipeline is going to fill, and people are going to jump in, and they're going to want what you have. It just requires consistency. That's it. The pina colada, Yolanda, please stop unmuting yourself. I had to order the pina colada from Amazon. So if you go on Amazon, you can order the pina colada from there. I found strawberry daiquiri in Walgreens today. Where are you finding the peach? It's peach strawberry. Peach strawberry, I found at the Dollar Tree. That's where I found peach strawberry. And they also have it at Walgreens. In your kits, when you say 4 packs, can you confirm the number of formula? 4 formulas. 4 of these. So that is my 30-day, and this is what is in all of my kits. 4 packs, 4 envelopes of these. And inside of each one is 2. And they have to boil both when they are making their gallon jug, okay? What else? Jolly Rancher is my number one. I'm the country manager for Ghana. We are coming on board with 3 simple systems. Welcome, welcome. That's what we need. Follow the system. I found the strawberry daiquiri and margarita at Walgreens. Great. Do you send them out like that? I forgot who said in the training, I think it was Sidra. See, this is how you know we all listen and we all are consistent across the board. Once I have your money, y'all see my face? Once I have your money, I don't care if you see the package. I'm just not showing you the package before I have your money, because you're not going to go to eBay or to Google to try to find out where you can get it cheaper. So once I have your money, I package everything up and send it. On my website, it says, this is not pre-made. This is not pre-made. So they're fully aware that that they're not getting jugs mailed to them, because I'm very clear on the website that they are not getting pre-made. And I'm going to give you an analogy that I had given my team, because some people said, well, there are people who are saying you're being dishonest and you're not being transparent about what you're sending. And if you've ever been to IKEA, or if you've gone to Walmart, you see the tables, the beds, the furniture all put together. When you go to get that particular item, they are what? In a box with an Allen wrench for you to put it together yourself. When I send you my drink to shrink, you are getting an IKEA package. So it's not being dishonest. You need to see the visual in order to know what it's going to look like when you make it. Just like IKEA shows you the visual, what it's going to look like when you put it together. If there's a piece missing, something's not going to work right. If you don't make your drink to shrink right, something's not going to work right. So that's the visual, the analogy that I use for when, my teammates struggle with that sometimes. It's like people are saying that we're being dishonest, blah, blah, blah. No, you're not. You're IKEA. Let's see. Do you recommend the clients to leave their teas in the gallons or remove them? I personally suggest removing them, especially when we start adding the flavors and you want to shake it up and everything. I just tell people don't put them in the gallon. I use Hawaiian Punch Whitewater Wave for pina colada. I have real pina colada from Margaritaville. So that's a good idea. I haven't tried that one. Does anyone know how to make the blue Smurf? The blue Smurf, I believe, is either blue raspberry or what's this other one? Blue raspberry or the berry blue typhoon. And I don't know if it's mixed with pineapple or pina colada, one of the two. Hi, Tina, could you address this? I emailed support and they responded that the money put in from PayPal is not to be transferred, only purchase in that account. Should I email them again? When you send your email, because I specifically said, I am unable to use or transfer them to another account, which is another account that I have of my own. And I gave them a screenshot of the balance that was in my eWallet and knowing that the funds were there. So that's what I said. I was unable to transfer it to one of my other accounts. So you should be able to do that. And unfortunately, I can't give you a workaround other than that. How many packs per gallon? 1 pack makes 1 gallon. Don't try to make this and stretch it. 1 pack makes 1 gallon. My tea order was placed yesterday. I haven't received an email regarding shipping. How long does it take to get processed? Angela. we're going into the weekend. So let me, say this for everybody. You're not going to immediately get a tracking number. I don't think we receive emails anymore in regards to that order has been placed. When you place your order, you get a page that says it's confirmed. Okay? So you have to wait at least 24 to 48 hours, providing it's not over a weekend, and go to the left on in your Laura Life site and check order history. If there is an LL number underneath the LL ship, if there's a number under there, that is your tracking number that you can click, and it will take you over to USPS, and it will tell you if it's in transit. Down below there, there's a box that you can check so you can track it every step of the way till it gets to your house. But you have to wait at least 24 to 48 hours. Everybody's seeking, during this challenging time, we're looking for that immediate gratification because we're all in, chaos, anxiety of what's going on. But the warehouse doesn't move that quickly. So you expect immediate response. You have to wait 24 to 48 hours. It's just like when your customers are ordering from you. You're not going to get a response. You're going to get that confirmation, whether it's going to pop up on your screen or whether you're going to get an email. But they haven't been sending email confirmations that they have your order. So when you order and that pop-up screen shows, that is your confirmation. With the drops, let me go back to this again. You are not getting a tracking number with the drops. You're not. So there's, it's not there yet, Angela, but your order is there. If your order is there, you can, that it went through. Can I begin posting on my personal Facebook until I get my prospect page going? I would honestly, Zach, you should, according to the training, you should have your prospect group done because you want a place to guide your customers to. David, you funny. I ordered on Wednesday and my package came today. I didn't receive an email. They are shipping. Let me clarify. Eloise, please stop unmuting yourself. Let me clarify how many packs of the flavor per gallon. This pack in 1 gallon. The directions on the back of the package says 1 gallon. The choice on Ms. Williams on how many flavors you want to send, that's a personal preference. My customers only get 2. Thank you for making my wonderful, James, you funny. You're welcome. I will email you tomorrow for adjustments. Okay. I ordered drops a day ago. How do we track the drops? The drops are not tracked. They're sitting in the package and it just allow 5 to 7 business days. That's all I need to know. Thank you. I'm new, so would not know. Okay, Angela. How much do you charge for the Squarespace website? You can send me a message and I'll send that to you privately. Curves by Mache. I don't know if I should repeat that. If you want to send $1,000 to Travis, but want it under 2 different accounts, should I send 500 under 2 different usernames? Yes, Aubrey, I would do it that way so there's no confusion. How do I get single coffee packages? You have to look in your Laura Life back office. The single coffee packages are in some of the pouches. So you have to look at some of the 5-day starter kits, some of the starter kits. And then you'll be able to decide. That's how you'll be able to get them. Are drops being shipped 7 to 8 day turnaround time? I would say that, but as I said previously, with the drops, Stanisha wanted to make sure all of this was done first prior to, shipping out the drops. So the drops are going to be shipped out. Just be patient. But I would definitely say if you haven't placed your order and you're waiting, you're going to wait, you better go ahead and place your order. You don't wait, you go ahead and place your order, or you ask somebody if they have drops that you can get some drops from, if some people have them. I don't got any because I sell them. Okay, so we're at 8:46. Is there a question that I did not answer that you need to have answered? I try to be thorough, me and the other phenomenal women here. So I want to make sure that I get everybody's question answered. But again, as a reminder, if you have teammates that are not on the training tonight because they had other commitments or they were working or whatever it is, please make sure that you pass the information down to them so the posts aren't in the group. And, like someone said, being redundant and answering the question multiple times. We consistently are doing that. And part of the reason is because some people are missing what's going on in the group because the newsfeed is consistently moving. And at the same time, they are unable to hop on training, or they're not listening to the replays. Let me see. I have to redesign the program if it forgotten, because I believe it is site designed by you. Okay, you can message me. How do you copy the pictures from the training site to the Friendly app? Oh, girl, I don't know that one. I'm not friends with the Friendly app, so I don't know how to transfer the pictures. Maybe there is someone I know. Dion is someone who uses the Friendly app frequently, and she has great success for that. So you might want to ask her. What can you do if your upline is new as well, so they can't answer your questions to help? Yes, Makima, but just remember that there is a fee for modifications. Yeah, that's a challenge when the upline is new as well. Okay, some people are writing in the chat, how do you use the app? So please read the chat. So it's a challenge when we have new people joining the organization. So what the recommendation is this. So go to the next person over them who they signed up with. You always stick with your upline because you want to keep it within the organization. And they should be, somebody up in there should be able to help you. Or there's somebody who just can come in and easily get it. When shipping, do you have your home address in your package? No, Adrena, I have a UPS store address. Okay, Utoka is sharing of how to use the Friendly app as well. And someone said it's on the Sunday training as well. Okay, great, ladies. And Utoka has a P.O. box. So for those people who don't want to use their personal mailing address, which I would highly, not recommend, either get a P.O. box or get a UPS box. Let me give y'all a secret. If you get a UPS box, don't get a business one. Get a personal one. Business ones are more money. So get a personal one and just put your personal name on there. 9 times out of 10, your boxes aren't going to come back. But if you choose to get it from the UPS store, get a personal one. That's my little tip on that. So don't put your business name on there. You can put your business name on your packages, because I've had one package come back, but my name is still on there. Tina C. Hines is still on there. So it's not a business UPS box. Save some coins. Okay, any more questions? So let me reiterate. Denisha's still refunding money. If you need money added to your eWallet, go to that purple note that's under the announcements and put the $ in the amount you need. If you have new business partners who have paid you the $85.85 or the $90, and I'm glad I said that because I want to remind you something, just send me their name and I will add them to the group. We'll start approving them for the group. When you're ordering, some people had sent messages about challenges with ordering 7 kits at one time. For some reason that it wasn't working. So here's what you do. You order 1 kit at a time. Do not bulk them together. Place your order, go out, go in, place your next order, go out and in, place your next order. What we find is that that works better than trying to order the big package. And because it's calculating the money coming out of your e-wallet. If there's not a certain amount in there, it will not, that box that you need to show up that says that you're paying from your commissions, yes, it won't show up for you to click it. So if you're trying to purchase from your e-wallet, you should order one kit at a time. Okay, is that clear for everybody? Oh, and thanks for sharing that, Elizabeth. Thanks for sharing that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, where can I find the meal plan? Tiffany? Who knows where the meal plan is? There's this thing called the units inside of the group. If you're on your phone, be on the main page of the I Choose to Live group. At the top, you'll see units. If you're on the computer, it's going to be on the left-hand side under units. I don't remember exactly what unit it is. So if you really want to find it, there's another area where you can click on topics. And there is a fact sheet that was created with topics. And underneath that fact sheet, there are a plethora of questions that people have asked, and they'll direct you to which unit you want to go to, which group you need to be in, where to find something at. That fact sheet is there as well. So there's a couple of options, and that can be shared with your new people. So the meal plan is there. The list of foods that people who are using the Fat Blaster drops is there as well. How long will the drink to shrink last in the refrigerator? Ideally, a week and a half. So if you are making drink to shrink for your customers, be sure that they give you their coins before you make it, and that they pick up their product. Don't keep it. And when summertime is coming, unless it's cool in your house, don't be trying to keep it on the counter or on the dining room table, because they need to be refrigerated. I believe some people have been freezing the drink to shrink, and that is perfectly fine. Yep, everybody wrote units. So I'm going to share one final thing. Up to 6, and after order, when reviewing your order, you can order up to 10. Okay. What if someone who sends 45 to sign up? Can they be added to the group? So they sent enough for the month supply, and that's perfectly fine, Kwanda. Stanisha said it had to be one or the other. Ideally, you want your business partners to do the auto ship. Please let it be known that whatever amount they are posting to have put in their e-wallets have to be paid for, because some people are swearing that they don't. I would hate for a few bubbles to burst. Smart, thank you. So if you need money added to your e-wallet, that means those funds are going to have to be Cash App or PayPal to Stanisha or the person that reaches out to you. This is not free money that's going to be deposited into your account. So I thank you for mentioning that, because I should have said that early on. So let me repeat that. For those people who say they need money in their e-wallet, you are going to have to send those funds via Cash App or PayPal to either Stanisha or whomever she designates that's going to send you the money. A couple of us in the leadership, we've been disseminating out money from our accounts for people, but we've been getting the money back via Cash App. So that is the process for that. Thank you, S, for saying that. I appreciate it. Well, Salome, what time for real is training tomorrow? I have no idea. Did you say it should be refrigerated, Selena? Yes, it should be refrigerated. It's been pending since the 23rd from Travis. That I'm unsure. So he hasn't accepted it, I'm assuming that you're saying, from his PayPal. The money was PayPal and added to commissions. I emailed support and was told it couldn't be transferred from commissions to eWallet. That's inaccurate. Okay. Um, After selling the 100 and how was the customer added to the community? So if you have a VIP group, you should have your customers there who made purchases from you. And if they are using the Fat Blaster drops, there's a Fat Blaster group. The link is underneath, is in that fact sheet that is provided, and your customers can be added there. As a reminder, the Fat Blaster group is for women only. Fellas, if women are buying Fat Blaster group, all they have to do is put your name that they purchased from you, and they will be added. A lot of the guys, I recognize their name, or I will go to the I Choose to Live group to do a search for their name to be sure that they are business partners. Let's see. Okay, Kamisha asked if I can give tips on the VIP group. Okay, so I'm going to give that, and I lost my train of thought again of what else I wanted to share. So when it comes to the VIP group, here's how I look at the VIP group. The VIP group are people who are no longer kicking the tires. They purchased the car. So you want to treat your VIPs good, because guess what? Your VIPs who want to lose 50 pounds but only bought one kit, they're going to need another kit. And so those are also the people where you want to do a special sale where you say, add 10 people to my group and get a free Rika's drink to shrink. And they go add 10 of their friends because their 10 friends been watching their weight loss journey. Your VIP group is where you go to YouTube and get some exercise videos so everybody can move their body, and you just drop the videos in there. You go to Pinterest, get some pictures of different foods or different recipes or 30-day plans, and you drop those pictures in there as well. You engage them. Your VIP group is where you do a check-in and say, how much weight have you lost since you started this journey? Because you want that documentation to continue marketing your business. If people don't give you permission to share their information, you take a snapshot of their picture and you block out either their face or you block out their name on the post. So you can still use their information, but there's no name connected to it. Something else to keep in mind, when people are sharing that they've made money, if you don't show the main part of your app or whatever it is that you're using that you're tracking, do not show the people who ordered the product from you. You are divulging their confidentiality and their trust in you that they purchased from you. So hide their name. Don't put their names inside the group, because somebody may go share that information on their page and they'll be like, "Ooh, Janet Smith is losing weight. What's she doing?" And oh, Andrell she purchased something for $100. She got some money. You don't want to do that. So respect your customers when you're sharing that they purchased from you, when you want to show that you're making money in the business. We get it, but let them maintain a little sense of privacy. Can the money be sent over what's in the eWallet? If the money has been sent over to Travis, that will go into the eWallet. If the money has been sent to Stanisha, that you need to she needs to know that. Then she won't refund the money back. So she needs to know that. Like for her, it's like, Sheila, I sent you $500. Just put it in my eWallet. You don't have to send it back to me. Okay. Okay, we're at 8:59, y'all. My phone has been going off, so I have to respond to some of your requests and go work in my group with my clients. But again, this is your opportunity. Continue your business. Don't slow up because the product has slowed up. Keep pushing forward, because at some point, everybody who's wanting your product right now, it may dry up and you haven't continued filling the pipeline. You don't have to be her friend, Sheila. You can still send her a message and she will check her filtered messages. So make sure that you're consistently still filling your pipeline, 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 100, because you want to make sure that when your product is overflowing in your house, that you have the customers to give that product to. I want to wish you all an amazing, amazing night. Thank you all for being patient. Thank you all for sending some positive energies to Stanisha for her leadership and everything she is doing to make our businesses successful. This isn't by chance that you decided to join this organization. It isn't by chance that you partnered up with some phenomenal people, with a great leader who is guiding us and who wants us all to win. She is not being selfish about this. She wants you all to win. So we have to be patient with her as she works through this process. She's having some amazing discussions, but her discussions aren't about her. Her discussions is about her team, the people that are trusting her. So just be patient. I know it may have been longer than you had anticipated. None of us could have envisioned this happening, but here's something even more interesting. None of us could have envisioned this pandemic happening either. So be patient with her, be gentle with her, because she's had a lot of sleepless nights. And we have to keep that in mind. I want to wish you all an amazing evening. Take care.